Greetings. I am Adama, spiritual high priest, a Lemurian high priest, and I live in Lemuria on the higher dimension, still in existence on your time frame in this time you are living in. I, as Adama, am so happy always to come through and speak to you words of wisdom and of love. We as Lemurians who have been staying awake all these lifetimes you have been coming to your earth, we as Lemurians are so happy that you have decided to come to this lifetime and your dimension. The courage it has taken for you to keep coming and desiring to be connected back into your Lemurian love codes has been immense. You have fought so hard to be upon your plane at this time. Our flames are brightly burning. The new consciousness is here upon your dimension, and we as Lemurians are ever so grateful for this time. We have built temples to recognize the new consciousness, the new energy, so that the people could return to the love codes of the ancient Lemurian selves. We as Lemurians have been building our love while you have been away. I say been away because you have been away. You have visited your lower dimensions of planet Earth. We are on our higher dimensions of planet Earth. We are holding it tight for you. We want you to return. But once you return, we are all together up much higher. For we are growing in our love at this time too. The activations are so precious to us as Lemurians, and I as Adama am so grateful for all the help you are receiving. Oh, how blessed you are, I say, and I am not on my own. For so many of the Lemurians are saying that too. Here I will include most of the Lemurians. There are some, however, that have chosen to stay in the neutral aspects of all. There are those who weren't sure of whether you wanted to come back or not. We who have been actively working to keep the flames alight, lit, working together with Saint Germain and Lord Maitreya and Chiron and all the great archangels, we knew this time would be coming. We had to be so determined to keep those gates open, for it takes such strength, such spiritual strength within us to keep those gateways open. We needed that faith so much. And we succeeded. We work on a collective love as Lemurians. We have stayed awake day and night to keep those flames living. We call them the living flames. Remembering each Lemurian over and over again, praying for the fallen, praying for those to awaken. We work so hard with the Pleiadians. We work so hard with all the archangels and the ascended masters who are on the side of you rising into the love and the light. We are in our temple so often, stating forgiveness for all that has happened. We have those records that you are learning about from Kairon, so much about the fall and also the resurrection. We have created so much for you too. We created together with the great Kairon, together with Reuben and Ishmael, the two other light grid programmers who've been working so hard during all the times of the rising. We have been working on resurrection codes to bring you into that life again. And I, as a Dharma, feel so privileged to be part of this work. And now that Suzanna has awoken as the light grid program on your plane, those 3 light grid programmers can work again together for the first time in thousands of years. And we're so grateful for that. We as Lemurians on the higher dimensions are so grateful. For we feel the force within us rising when the activations take place on your plane. Do you know how grateful we are? For we are now released too. We can rise towards our greater, higher love dimensions. Thank you for awakening, we say to the activated ones. Thank you to the light grid program, and now we can begin to rise to the higher star dimensions again. We have been praying for this. We want to be so much in the higher love dimensions. We're so grateful. I, as a Dharma, would like to say how grateful I am for my brothers and sisters who stayed in the faith and the trust, that you would stay open to those light codes all through the centuries, all through the thousands of years. Thousands of years that you've been held on your earth plane. There were enough open to those beautiful soul codes to come back to your plane over and over and over again. Even though it's been so hard, you believed in it, you kept it open. We're so grateful to the Divine Love Element for all the services that she has done for the universe. And for us as Lemurians, thank you, Light Grid Programmer, Divine Love Element. We as Lemurians are here celebrating at this time. Fireworks are going off. Another activation is coming. We are gaining greater codes. We can become more into our love. Do you know how much our love means to us? It is so warm. It is so beautiful. Our hearts open with the greatness. More and more we're released to become great. We are so awake. We are not asleep like you. We don't suffer from amnesia. We are now in our full truth. ADAMA am so grateful to all who stayed in the faith and in the love. And I am so grateful to the great Kairon for keeping his promises to awaken you. Thank you, Kairon. Thank you, great divine sovereign Lord. Thank you, all star beings in the great love. Thank you, all divine archangels in the great love. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for staying awake and not going to sleep. Thank you for keeping the gates open. And I would like to thank all people upon your plane who desire to become activated, for they are receiving life back. Life that you do not understand upon your plane yet. It is so beautiful. Oh, if only you would remember the love that you had as Lemurians together, you wouldn't even begin to hesitate coming to Kairon to return to your love codes. The greatest gift you can give yourself is to be born again into your sacred love codes. I'll call it born again because it's a very good term. You are reborn, and now you are going and growing into that new creation you hear so often about. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm so grateful. I speak these words to you. I am so grateful that I can bring the Lemurian mantles back to all those who become activated. I look forward to helping more people at the next activation to celebrate their Lemurian mantles. And then all the Lemurian mantles will become stronger of those who are activated. Come into your Lemurian love again, friends. Remember who Kairon is. Remember the power you held once, and the power you can hold again together. We trust in the divine with all our life. I can ask you to do that too, but how difficult it is for so many. I still say, learn to trust in divine. Learn to listen, for it is the great way upwards. I bring you this most beautiful way of speaking to you, and I look forward to speaking to you again next time with all my love and all my caring. Greetings, I am Adama, spiritual high priest on the spiritual Lemurian dimensions that exist very much on your time frame. We live in the higher dimensions than you do. Greetings.
Greetings.